Our cities represent the wonder of construction. They are part of America's foundation, representing growth, prosperity, and freedom. Over the past 100 years, the Fisher family has been one of the nation's most accomplished builders, both in a city where they've helped define our country's identity, and more recently, as one of the nation's preeminent philanthropists, reconstructing the lives of thousands of wounded warriors. During the Gulf War, veterans were returning to bases to receive treatment, and families left to fend for themselves. It was in this moment that Arnold Fisher and the Fisher family broke ground on the first ever Fisher House. These homes, built adjacent to military hospitals around the country, provided a place for families to stay while their loved ones received treatment. Soon, Fisher houses were popping up all over the country. There are now 40 Fisher houses nationwide serving 10,000 families annually, including a state-of-the-art facility in San Antonio and plans for a new house in Boston.
And, being here, I just feel comfortable. I feel it's like home away from home.
It was a place for me to be able to go home and lay my head down at night.
Would have been broke if the Fisher House and the Fisher Foundation hadn't helped us out.
Now, with the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan in their 5th and 6th years, respectively, soldiers were in desperate need of care and treatment.
A recent study by the RAND Corporation finds that nearly 1 in 5 of our service members who've returned from Iraq and Afghanistan report symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder or depression.
Once again, it was Arnold Fisher that reminded us that we must continue the process of building and rebuilding.
They need to get our help, and if we need to push the government by starting it ourselves, we'll do it.
In June of 2008, Arnold spearheaded the efforts of the Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund, which provides contributions to spouses and children of military personnel who have suffered in the line of duty. Further, Arnold has begun the planning for a traumatic brain injury center in Bethesda, which is scheduled to open in 2010.
We have the finest military in the world. They are the greatest kids in the world. They know what they're there for. Whether Americans want this war or don't want this war, we cannot take it out on them.
Arnold Fisher has built a lifetime on the ideals of construction. He's enabled the hopes and dreams of American families to come true. His vision of a country where heroes are not forgotten, soldiers are given the utmost respect, proper treatment, and are never left behind, is a legacy that will not soon be forgotten. As a builder, his achievement is incredible. As a philanthropist, his generosity is undeniable, and as a patriot, his dedication is unwavering. But he is much more than that. He is the architect, working to create an America that is truly greater than the sum of its extraordinary parts. Arnold Fisher, the recipient of the IAVA 2008 Civilian Service Award.